Maddie, can you tell your father to send more money? Maybe like $300 for Nicole? And tell him to make it quick.
You said you didn't have enough last month, too. Money for Nicole's child support is supposed to be fixed. He only sent the extra amount as courtesy last time. You need to manage within the fixed amount. I can't keep asking Dad.
Oh, Maddie, you sound more and more like your father. You don't have to be so harsh.
Well, it's hard not to be. Dad is sending money every month as agreed.
Surely you understand girls are expensive to raise. Your sister is so pretty, unlike you. So I want to make sure she's always dressed nicely. That can get costly, you know?
You think it's okay to say things like that to your own daughter?
Have I annoyed you? That makes us even then. If you act harsh to me, then I will to you too.
Since when have you started to care about what Nicole wears anyway? You always prioritized your own clothes over ours.
Your sister looks a lot like me, right? I mean, she could turn out differently as she grows older, but I'm sure she'll be gorgeous nonetheless. I'm planning for her to try out for the modeling agency.
Whatever. Anyway, if you need to talk to Dad about money, you can call him directly. He's the one paying, not me.
No way! He won't listen to me. He's too stubborn. He talks down to me and says I'm always wrong.
That's because you've lost his trust. You can't use me to get to him.
I still can't believe he divorced me when we were still raising Nicole. She hasn't even started middle school yet. I bet our absence is making him regret it though. Does he seem to miss us?
He misses Nicole. Not you, though.
How dry of him. He was so unemotional when he brought up the divorce too. What does he take me for?
You were cheating on him, Mom.
That's his own fault. You'll understand once you grow up. People have an affair because there's a problem in the house. If I was happy with him, I would not have cheated on him.
You're just making up excuses. You cheated, that's the truth.
Whatever. Maddie, you haven't told Nicole anything, have you?
About what?
Duh, the reason why her parents had a divorce.
Of course not. How could I tell her that you were having an affair? She's too young to understand what that even means.
Okay, good. I really don't want her to have an attitude like you.
I'm pretty sure any cheating mother's daughter would have an attitude like this. And plus, you know we never got along. So even if you didn't have an affair, I would have chosen to stay with Dad.
How did you become such a brat? Oh well, you're almost going on to college. I guess I shouldn't expect you to be a cutie anymore.
I bet Nicole will realize soon enough that you are not the person she wishes you were. And when she does, you can't stop her from wanting to live with us.
Fine. Anyway, just tell Dad about the money.
Huh? I said tell him directly.
I can't. Remember, this money's for Nicole. If you don't want your little sister to starve, get cracking.
Hey, Mom, I've been messaging Nicole today, but I can't get a hold of her. I assumed she'd be free today. Do you know what she's doing now?
Don't bother her.
Huh? What do you mean?
Nicole has not been keeping up with work lately. She never does her homework. And she has developed an attitude with me, so I've taken her smartphone away.
Is it true she doesn't do her homework?
Of course it's true. That's why I had to scold her.
She's always liked studying. Nicole would always get everything done as soon as she came back from school and made sure she never missed anything.
Maybe she started slacking off because I've been too easy on her.
It's hard to believe. Maybe something's going on?
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe something went on at school? Or she's concerned about something?
That's no excuse for not doing her homework. How did I let this happen? She's been so good all this time and now she's suddenly rebellious. Maddie, you better not have been saying things about me to her.
I have not. I have plenty to say about you, but not to her. I wouldn't do anything to hurt her feelings.
I hope that's true. Her attitude gets worse every time she sees you and your father. Are you sure you're not influencing her?
I'm sure. But she's probably realizing that it's more fun with me and Dad.
Are you saying I'm not good enough? How dare you say that to your mother? I have done everything to raise that girl right.
That's not what I meant. Sorry. You don't have to get so angry.
You don't understand because you're still a child. Being a single mom puts me in an extremely difficult position, and it wasn't my choice to become one. I wanted to continue to live with you too.
You did?
Of course I did. You're my daughter. We always end up fighting when we talk, but that doesn't mean I didn't want to stay with you.
Well, then you shouldn't have cheated on Dad.
Like I said before, one day you'll understand. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Can you tell your dad that Nicole can't meet you guys next week because she's grounded?
What? No. Dad and I have been looking forward to seeing Nicole. We have plans.
Just tell him, please. Now is not a good time for her to see you two. She needs to be disciplined. I promise you two will get to see her once she's sorry.
But
Come on, Maddie. You know I'm doing this to teach her a lesson. I know I've made bad decisions in the past, but I just want to raise Nicole right.
fine. I'll tell him, but I don't know what he'll say about this.
Thank you. I'm sure he'll understand. He always listens to you.
Don't be so hard on Nicole, please. She needs her smartphone to keep in touch with us. And her attitude is just a phase, I'm sure.
I know. I'll make sure to have a constructive conversation with her. Say hi to your dad for me. And Maddie, you can talk to me anytime, you know that, right? We may not be together, but I'll always be your mom.
Maddie, are you awake?
Someone's up early. You got your phone back?
No, I haven't got it back. I just found where Mom hides it.
Sneaky but smart, like me. Don't let Mom find out, though. If she realizes you've been messaging me behind her back, she'd be furious.
I'm sure she won't. She's still asleep.
I see. So then, we can't speak on the phone?
No, not now.
You doing your homework these days?
Of course I am.
Oh, then Mom should give you your phone back already. Maybe she will if you apologize to her. You don't really have to mean it, you know?
I've done nothing wrong.
I know. Mom can be really difficult. You don't know when she'll start yelling. I know you're a good girl, Nicole.
Maddie, I have a question.
Shoot.
Could I get a part-time job?
What? No, you're too young to get a job. Why are you asking me this? Are you interested in some job?
I want to work so I can buy food. Is there some way I can make money?
Food? Money will get you food, but Mom cooks for you every day, doesn't she?
No, she doesn't.
Huh?
I buy my own food, like bread or something. I eat those instant soups sometimes too.
You buy them? At the store?
Yeah.
I didn't know Mom didn't cook for you. But she gives you the money to buy them, right? Is it not enough?
She only gives me money when she feels like it. She says I should be okay because I have a small stomach.
What? You must be so hungry.
Yeah. My stomach is always growling at school, so it's embarrassing.
Hold on. Nicole, how much longer will you have your phone? What time do you think Mom will wake up?
She probably won't until the afternoon. She just came home a little while ago.
A little while ago? It's 6 in the morning. Did she start another job at a bar or something?
Mom doesn't work at all. She told me to tell you and Dad that she does, though.
Okay, you know what? Nicole, we're on our way to get you. You need to pack your things without waking Mom.
Why?
Because she's not taking good care of you. You shouldn't be there. Dad is gonna be so angry when he finds out. I'm gonna wake him now and head over. Can you open the door for us when we arrive?
You mean it's okay for me to live with you?
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Mom told me you and Dad didn't want me.
What? That is a lie, Nicole. Mom took you from us. Both Dad and I have always wanted to live with you.
Maddie, please help me. I don't want to be with Mom anymore.
I know, sweetheart. Don't worry, we're on our way. Hang tight. Wait quietly so Mom doesn't notice. You're coming with us.
Hey, Maddie, have you heard from Nicole?
Why?
I was busy with something and the next thing I know she's not home. Maybe I have been too hard on her. She was never the type to just run off.
When did she leave the house?
Well, I'm not sure.
Why? Today's Sunday. You don't have work on Sunday.
I did today. My coworker couldn't come into work because her kid got sick. So I filled her spot. You know, that could happen to us too. So I said, why not?
Huh, interesting. Because I saw you sleeping in your bed snoring this morning. And I could also smell alcohol from outside your bedroom door.
Huh? Were you inside my house?
Yep.
Did you take Nicole without telling me? You broke into my house? I have Nicole's custody. If you take her without my permission, that's abduction. I'm going to call the police.
Wow, what a reaction. I didn't know it was such a bad thing to want to see my little sister.
You have a lot of days for that.
Which you keep canceling. And what is that house? It's full of trash. I can't believe you've made Nicole live in that dump.
I haven't cleaned the house in a few days because I was busy. It's not usually like this.
Really? Because it didn't look like a few days to me. And the smell was horrible.
Just give me Nicole back.
No, she's staying with us from now on.
That is not acceptable. You can't just decide. Don't be so stupid, Maddie. I'm seriously going to call the police.
Go ahead. They would probably arrest you instead.
What? Why me?
Why? You hardly ever give her food. Oh, and what was the reason? Because she has a small stomach? You are unbelievable. I thought you cared about Nicole. After all, she was just a tool to get money from Dad, wasn't she?
What are you talking about? I do care about Nicole.
How do you want me to believe that? We've already spoken to Nicole's teachers and other parents to gather information. They said Nicole would wear the same clothes for days and seemed like she only bathed once in a while.
Well, sometimes I'm busy and I can't do everything perfectly. I'm trying. How could you be so mean to me? I love her. I really do.
Nice try. You think I would feel sorry for you? You can't manipulate me.
I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm speaking from my heart.
You have made a huge mistake, Mom. Cheating on Dad was one, but I know relationships can be tricky. And as much as this might hurt Dad, I get that it happens. But not this, Mom. You have neglected your daughter. This is the worst thing you can do.
I have not neglected her.
You don't give her enough food. You sometimes give her a couple of bucks she uses to buy herself some bread for days. She would wash her hair with cold water because she didn't know how to turn the boiler on. She'd be lucky if you ever washed her dirty clothes. You don't call this neglect?
Nicole is lying. You're naive, Maddie. No adult would believe her.
Both Dad and I trust her words. And she is not as immature as you think. She totally understands that there's something wrong with you.
I don't have enough money, okay? I'm doing my best. She's not dead, is she? She's growing without an issue.
You think everything is cool if she's not dead? We know you eat whatever you want. There's plenty of proof in your trash. Fries, burgers, Chinese takeout, you name it. Did you share any with Nicole? Of course you didn't. You're allowed to spend money on all that, but not Nicole? What kind of a mother are you?
I work. I need to eat to work.
Don't lie to me. You think I don't know by now that you don't work? I called the shop you said you were working at. They said they don't know you.
They're just taking precautions. You know, they can't give out personal information nowadays.
Ugh, why am I wasting any time talking to you? We'll find out the details of your neglect soon enough.
What do you mean?
We've reported this to the authority already. They know our situation, so it's quite useless to call the police.
What? You did not.
Yep, done while you were asleep. So you've been reported before, huh? We heard that some caring person from our school had made the call. The conversation with the agent at the Child Protection Center was rather smooth. He knew exactly who you were. I bet Dad will be getting Nicole's custody back real soon.
Maddie, wait! How could you report me? You're making me look terrible.
You are terrible, Mom. The agent agreed to investigate this matter. We should know how to proceed in a couple days. I assure you that no matter what happens next, though, Nicole is never going back to you. Ever!
You know, honey, I think we should really talk this through. I would like to talk to your dad about what to do with Nicole. It'll be too confusing with the authority in the middle. And I'm sure it's too much for Nicole to be dragged into an investigation. She would have to answer so many questions.
Oh, she doesn't mind. She said she would answer any question if that means she can live with us.
Maddie, please, let me just talk to your father. You have to tell him I'm sorry about everything.
No way! Leave him alone. You put him through enough already. You are the worst. None of us ever want to see you again.
Maddie, listen to me, please. I'm begging you. Just give me one more chance and I will never treat Nicole badly again. You have to tell your dad I'm apologizing.
Nothing will ever change with you. I don't consider you my mother anymore. I don't accept anyone that neglects their child as a parent. I will never forgive you for starving Nicole while you used up Dad's money. Goodbye, you old hag. Don't you ever show up in front of us again. The authority took away Nicole's custody from my mother after the investigation. My dad was able to win her back quickly after, and the three of us live together now. The police did not have the grounds to keep her, so she was let go. As horrible as her actions were, my mother was not violent to Nicole, so it was difficult for the police to make a formal arrest. My sister had lost a lot of weight, but she was okay overall. Nicole is relieved and satisfied to be reunited with me and my father. Through the investigation, it became clear my mother used Nicole's child support money for herself. My father had agreed to provide plenty for Nicole at the time of the divorce, so my mother took advantage of it. Instead of working, she used the money for gambling and drinking and never took care of my sister. I have no idea what happened to her after our conversation. But it's been rumored that she disappeared from the house she was living with Nicole. She probably ran away, not being able to pay rent. Although, she doesn't have anywhere or anyone to turn to. My grandparents are very angry with her too, so she can't ask her parents for help. Her friends know what she's done too, and they were all very shocked. If she ever turns up in front of us, we will never accept or help her neither. Instead, my dad will ask her to pay for Nicole's child support, which she has not paid once since she lost the custody. But it's best if she doesn't show, because none of us really want to see her face. I hope she continues to be invisible to us and die somewhere someday without any clue. Anyway, my dad and I are so happy Nicole is back with us. Our house is cheerful and full of laughter every day. We're relieved that Nicole got herself back too. She's outgoing and fun as ever. I feel very proud to be supporting my dad and sister. I know I'm still young and that there isn't much I can do for them, but I will continue to strive to be a better person for them.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hello? Where the hell are you, Lisa? I told you to have dinner ready today. Where's my food?
Oh, sorry, Mom. I'm at Grandma's working on my homework.
What? You are at that old hag's house again?
Sorry, you said you'd be late, so I thought I still had time.
Oh, so you're saying it's my fault? Like I'm supposed to tell you my each and every move?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry.
God, you're so annoying. Whatever, just get your ass back in here and cook something. Taylor will be back soon, so make that for two.
Okay.
Every time you're at that old hack's shack, I lose at the casino, you know? I swear this is on you two, so stop going there.
What do you mean it's on us?
The woman is loved by bad luck. You can smell it on her. Your stepfather and I are trying real hard to win for us so that we can put food on the table, but her bad luck keeps getting in the way.
But wait, Grandma shares her food with us all the time. She's very kind.
Ugh, that old stinking food. She needs to stop giving us something we haven't asked for. I mean, unless it's cash. You should really get a job too and quit wasting your time at her stink hole.
My school has strict rules about students having a part-time job. I could get kicked out if they find out.
Then they won't find out, will they? And who cares if you do get kicked out? We weren't even planning for you to go to high school in the first place.
But they gave me a scholarship for me to join. I don't want to waste it.
Excuse me? What are all these buts? Are you talking back to me? To your mother?
Sorry.
I do not give a damn if you get kicked out. Just get a job. Am I clear?
Yes.
In fact, it might be even better if your school finds out. That way you can work day and night. Start looking as soon as you get back.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's the child's responsibility to look after their parents so that they can have an easier life. Appreciate that I even had told you. You owe me, so you better pay me back. Lisa, you're on lunch break right now.
Yes, I am. What's up?
The old woman is dead.
What? Grandma?
Yeah, her. Apparently she slipped and fell down the stairs yesterday. Your uncle happened to be there and took her to the hospital. She died this morning. To think of it, there were a bunch of calls that I didn't pick up last night. It must have been that.
I don't believe it. She was doing so well when I saw her the other day.
What, you think I'm lying to you? I have a life, you know. Anyway, I had to talk with Taylor. We want you to move to the old hack stinkhole.
What? To Grandma's house?
Taylor and I have been fighting quite a bit lately, you know. It's because we're officially a family now. We don't want to get a divorce, but want you to go back to the way things were before, and we realize that you are in the way of doing so.
Huh?
You're such a cramp in our relationship. We need quality time together, just the two of us.
Wait. I am only in high school. How am I supposed to live on my own?
It's fine. You're the smartest kid in the school, right? That smarty pants attitude of yours always annoyed me. You think you're better than us, don't you?
I've never thought that. Mom, I'm sorry if I annoyed you. Please reconsider.
No way. The decision is already made. The house is apparently your uncle's, so on paper it'll appear that you're living with him. You're on your own now. Good luck.
No, wait. This is too sudden. Please, Mom, don't leave me.
I told you before, it's the child's responsibility to look after their parents so that they can have an easier life. Don't you see? As long as you leave, I will be happy again. Pretty please, Lisa, make your mommy and daddy happy. You're being dramatic anyway. We live nearby. It's not like we're saying goodbye forever.
Okay.
Good girl. We're thinking of having a renovation since there will be a room open now. It'll make our life so much better. It's like a new beginning. Isn't this exciting for everyone? I'll leave your stuff outside the house, so come pick it up. If you don't come today, I'll throw everything away. Stay away and don't contact me anymore. Bye.
Grandma, I'm here at your place again. This house is so cold when you're not around. Guess what? Mom and Dad kicked me out. They want me to live here on my own. I'd be so happy to live here if you were around. I'm so sorry I couldn't come see you at the hospital. You were hanging in there, waiting for me, weren't you? I love you, Grandma. I wish I could see you. I miss you.
You must be Lisa.
Huh?
Sorry for the sudden message. I wanted to let you know what really happened to your grandmother.
Hold on. Who is this?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I'm your grandmother's brother, Frank.
What? Grandma's brother? It's nice to speak to you.
We've actually met before, when you were very young. You probably don't remember. My sister's told me a lot about you. I have her phone and noticed that you were sending her messages.
Oh, sorry about that. I knew she wouldn't be able to see them, but I miss her so much. Especially because I didn't even get to see her yesterday.
That's alright. I'm sure my sister is grateful for you. Thank you. Listen, I don't mean to be nosy, but I saw your messages. You're at her house now, yes?
Oh, yes, I am.
What happened? Your mother hasn't said anything to me about you being there.
She hasn't? She said that I'm living with you, at least by paper. Sorry.
No. It's not for you to apologize. Your parents better not be forcing you to live on your own, are they?
They are. They said I am in their way. Too want to live without me.
You're too young to live on your own. It's too dangerous. I will speak to your mother right away. Stay put.
It's okay. Please don't.
Why?
Even if you talk to them and I go back, I know my parents will take it harder on me than before. And I feel like Grandma's watching over me here. It's better for me here. So please don't call my mother.
I don't know, dear. I really should.
When my mom first told me to live on my own, I thought it was impossible too. But if I stayed with my parents, my mom would make me work like a slave. She will yell at me if I make a small mistake doing chores. Instead, I can live here by myself and spend time studying. I don't know if I can, but I want to go to college. I'll work and somehow figure out a way to pay for everything. So please, let me stay here.
Even so, I can't agree for you to live alone. It's too dangerous. Let me think of something. By the way, though, there's no need for you to work.
Why?
My sister asked me to look after her savings for you. There's $200,000 in there.
200,000?
Yes.
Wait, what?
She never told you? My sister saved money for you ever since you were born.
What? For me?
Yes. She would go out sometimes to work to make money for you. I told her she was getting a bit too old for that, but she never listened. She saved most of what she earned for you. All under your name, since the month you were born. I thought she would have told you by now.
I had no idea. I didn't know anything.
Maybe my sister continued to save money so that you don't have to worry about paying for college. I just checked that her last deposit was made 2 days ago. Is that when you last saw her?
Yes, it is. It had been so long since I last saw her, but I became busy after starting a part-time job. 2 days ago, I was finally able to see her.
She must have been so happy to see you. My sister usually made deposits at the end of the month, but 2 days ago, she made it mid-month, and the amount was also off. She must have felt that she needed to do something for you right away after seeing you.
Oh, Grandma, I miss her. I wish I could spend more time with her. I should have lived here with her.
She's resting at the funeral home now. Her funeral will be held in a couple of days, so you still have time to see her. It's a bit far from where you are by foot, though.
I'm coming. In fact, can I come over now? I want to see her right away.
Yes, that's fine. Come on over. Once you're here, let's also talk about how you're going to live from now on. Usually the parents should be present for this kind of talk, but they won't answer my calls or answer the door if I visit. If they keep ignoring, it must mean that we can decide without them.
Uncle Frank,
Yes?
can you please hold on to the savings?
Why?
Grandma worked so hard to save it for me. It's too precious. I'd be terrified to manage such a big amount on my own. I want to use it right, at the right time. Until then, can you please hold on to it?
Okay, if that's the case, I will take responsibility and take good care of your money. You're a smart, good young lady, Lisa, just as my sister told me.
Thank you. I didn't realize how devoted Grandma was for me. Or that she thought of me that way. It makes me happy. I'm a very lucky girl. I'm so glad she was my grandma.
She must have been so happy to have you as her grandchild, too. She was always talking about how wonderful you are. Lisa, as her brother, I'm very thankful for you.
Hey, Uncle, you have a minute?
Wow, Kendall, what do you want from me? I didn't even see you at your own mother's ceremony.
Ugh, she's so annoying. Tell me what to do. She was so against me marrying Taylor, I won't forgive her for that. I was actually going to show up, but then Taylor was completely hungover and I couldn't wake up, so I ended up falling asleep with him again. But hey, I made it to the gathering, so don't be so hard on me.
You only came to the gathering for the food. It's unbelievable. You have dishonored my sister. Everyone knew you weren't there to celebrate your mother's life. Don't you realize how much of a fool you've made for yourself?
Honestly, I've never given a damn about how people see me. Anyway, I overheard something at the gathering. Is it true that Mom had saved thousands of cash for Lisa?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be so shy. I heard people talking about it, and you're Lisa's guardian right now. You're way too nice to agree to take care of that drag.
A drag? Cut it out, now! You have put her through enough!
She's my child. She can go through as much as it takes to make my life easier. It's not like I had it easy with my mom. She was so hard on me too. I also went through a lot of pain when I had Lisa, so she can pay me back. Anyways, I want Lisa back.
What?
I want to see her. I'm missing her because we've been apart. I searched for her when I was leaving the gathering, but couldn't find her.
You are rotten. I know you're only after her money.
No, that's not why. But it is dangerous for a child to have that kind of money. It's the parents' job to take care of things like that, right?
You kicked her out, and now you want to act like a parent? Don't contact me ever again. If you come to our house, I will call the police.
And who are you? You're not her parent. You should know that I was being nice to even ask.
What?
Lisa will choose me and Taylor over you. I have brought her up that way. If I ask her to live with us again, she would come back in an instant. So to save your feelings, you should tell her to move back yourself.
Who do you think your daughter is? You're the worst. I don't believe that she would want to live with you. Not no more.
You don't understand her any bit, do you? Whatever. I will talk to her directly. Don't think you can act like her guardian forever. Lisa, are you okay? I miss you so much. I regret that I ever let you go. Lisa, I'm so sorry. Why don't you come back and live with us again?
Absolutely not.
Huh?
I was watching your conversation with Uncle Frank. You and Dad are so gross. I finally get it.
Wait, what's the matter, Lisa?
I actually thought that I might want to live with you again if I saw you at Grandma's funeral. And if I did, how sorry I would be to Uncle Frank after agreeing to take care of me. But neither of you showed up to the ceremony or the burial. You two only came to gathering for the food.
No, that's not true.
We had something that couldn't be missed. It was a good thing you didn't show up. Everyone there actually cared and loved Grandma. Everyone was truly saddened by her passing. So you would have been welcomed. And it also made me realize I hate both of you. I absolutely refuse to live with you. I never want to see your face again.
Lisa, you don't think you're allowed to speak to me like that, do you? Stop messing with me. I will go to your school and tell them you have a part-time job. They might kick you out for breaking the rule. Is this what you want?
Go ahead. Teachers know.
What?
I worked things out with the school. Turns out they can approve students from having a part-time job under unavoidable circumstances. Since I'm an honor student, they didn't think it was a good idea at first. But the environment you put me in was enough for the school to see that I was under unavoidable circumstances. So they already know I won't get kicked out.
You're pissing me off. Who the hell do you think you are giving me that attitude? Just give me what the old hag left you already.
Oh, so the truth comes out. It's too bad I don't have it.
What?
It's in the hands of someone I trust, to keep it safe from your evil hands. Why the hell do you think you can have it? You don't know how hard Grandma worked for me. I will only use it on something Grandma would be proud of. That means you will not touch a penny.
Bastard. What the hell? Why does everyone think they're smarter? Have you forgotten that I'm your mother? That I brought you to this world? I have told you so many times.
That it's the child's responsibility to look after the parents, right? But did you ever do that job for Grandma? I don't think so. So I will not do anything for you anymore. See? You have led by good example. Don't contact me anymore. Blocking you now.
No, wait, Lisa.
You said you're renovating the house, right? Such a shame that you will continue to have an unchanged, miserable life despite the pretty interior. But hey, have fun! Enjoy your happy new beginning with Dad. Uncle Frank! I got accepted! I'm going to college!
Oh my god! Congratulations! I'm so proud of you! I knew you would! You worked so hard, Lisa. Okay, we're having steak. Let's go eat steak for dinner tonight!
Yes, please! But that means I'll have to move out and start a life on my own. I'm worried.
What do you mean? You'll be fine.
Not about me.
What, me?
Yes, you have that condition of yours.
I'm old. Anyone my age would have some sort of condition. Also, I've lived on my own for a very long time. There's no need to worry about me.
Won't you miss me?
Of course, I'll miss you very much. But that's different from being lonely. If you ever miss home, you can come back anytime you want. I will always be there for you.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Uncle Frank.
No, thank you, my dear. Anyway, get back here soon. Let's stop by the cemetery and let your grandma know about the big news.
Yep, I bought her favorite cookie.
Oh, she would be so happy. And she would be so proud of you. We should have a party. Drink and eat all you want tonight.
Uncle Frank, I'm still underage, you know. A couple of days after my grandmother's funeral, my mom was arrested by the police. She couldn't figure out any other way but to break into our house. Assuming she would do something stupid, Uncle Frank had set security cameras, so it didn't take long to find out who broke into the house. Since Uncle Frank had kept the bank card safe, nothing was stolen. But Uncle Frank had enough. He ended up suing my mom for the damages. They had made a settlement, but the amount was still too big for my parents. It was enough for my stepfather to quit gambling, though. Since he didn't work, I heard that my mom was working day and night. Someone told me she looks nothing like before. I'm sure she realized by now that she should have kicked him out instead of her daughter. The money that my grandmother had saved for me will be spent for my college tuition and my homecoming dress. She always said I look good in red, so I chose the red dress. It feels just as if she had bought the dress for me. I was not loved by my parents. But I see now that I was always loved by my grandmother. Thank you, Grandma. I love you.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, Mom. Hope you've been doing well lately. I wanted to talk to you about Christmas this year. We decided that we'll come after all, so all three of us are planning to stay with you guys. Things might get a little hectic, but we're really looking forward to seeing you guys.
I see. And how long will you be staying?
Right now, the plan is just for 2 nights. We'll get there Christmas Eve and leave the next morning.
All right. Well, I shouldn't need to tell you this, but having that many guests in the house will mean a lot of work for me. I expect you to pull your own weight, so be prepared for that.
I was always intending to help out.
There will be cooking, cleaning, decorating, setting out the presents. Oh, my goodness, I'm going to have so much to do. So I hope you aren't planning on relaxing, because as long as I'm working, you're going to be right there beside me.
Okay, I understand, Mom. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. We sent you a little present for your birthday. Did it arrive yet?
Yes, it came in the mail.
What? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. You never mentioned anything about it, so I was getting a little concerned that it got lost in the mail or something.
Did you expect me to go out of my way to send you a message over something like that? Oh, please.
And one more thing. My daughter drew you a picture, too. Did you see it?
You mean that piece of scrap paper? I ripped that filthy thing to shreds and threw it in the trash where it belongs.
You threw it away? But Mom, she worked really, really hard on that picture for you. She was really excited to hear what you thought of it. Did you really throw it away?
Isn't that what I just said? I mean, really, that was supposed to be a picture of me? It didn't look a thing like me. It looked like some drunkard spilled paint all over the paper and spread it around with his face.
Ma, couldn't you consider her feelings just a little bit? She drew that for you. She wanted to make her grandma happy on her birthday.
Why would I be happy to receive a piece of garbage in the mail?
Really, Mom? Garbage?
I feel so sorry for the poor tree that met its end just to be made into the paper that horrific picture was painted on. Next time you think to send me some stupid sentimental trash like that, send me more presents instead. You have no common sense at all.
Mom, I am begging you. Can't you please just try and be kinder to her? Can't you just have a normal relationship?
Excuse me?
It's killing me to see the way you treat her, and I'm sure she feels just as bad. She's been looking forward to seeing you. I don't want to go all the way over there just for you to be cold to her.
And why should I be anything but cold to her? I was very clear about my expectations for you, and yet you failed me miserably. Maybe if you had given birth to a boy like I told you, I would feel differently.
Oh, for Pete's sake, are you still mad at me for having a daughter instead of a son?
Of course I am. What good is a daughter-in-law who gives me a granddaughter when I asked for a grandson? And to think I have to host such a useless daughter-in-law and the granddaughter I never wanted in my house during Christmas.
Mom, I promise you I will work my tail off while we're staying with you guys. I will do everything that you ask me to do. I will do all of the work for you if you want. I don't care if you never accept me as your daughter-in-law, so please keep on treating me however you want. But please, please, won't you accept your granddaughter?
The only thing that you can possibly do that will ever get me to accept you or that girl is to give me a grandson. That's the bare minimum I expect from you. And if you can't even do the bare minimum required of you, just what good are you anyway?
Hey there, Mom. We just got to your house.
I see. The door is open. You can let yourselves in.
Are you home right now?
No, I went over to a friend's house. They have a lovely vegetable garden, and they're sharing some of the produce with me. I'll come back after having a cup of tea.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we'll just let ourselves in, like you said.
I won't be home for a while, so make sure to get dinner ready for all of us. Once you're done with that, clean the toilets and bathtubs in the main bathroom and the guest bathroom.
Is it all right if I use whatever's in the fridge for dinner?
Absolutely not. That's all for the big family dinner tomorrow. Don't you dare touch any of it. There will be a lot of relatives and neighbors coming tomorrow, so I stocked up early to ensure I'd have enough to feed everyone.
Dinner? Oh, okay, then what should I do about dinner?
I shouldn't have to tell you that, you useless girl. Go to the store and buy everything you need yourself.
Right. Is there anything you'd like me to fix for you tonight?
It's a bit chilly outside. I think I'm in the mood for something that will warm me up after the cold walk home.
Okay, how about I make up a quick batch of some chicken soup?
Chicken soup? Oh, what a terribly dull choice. Is that all you can make?
Would you rather I fix something else?
No, you can stick with the chicken soup. If I asked you to make anything more complicated, you'd probably end up burning the house down.
Yeah, I'll bet you're right.
And when you're done shopping, cooking, and cleaning for tonight, work on getting tomorrow's dinner ready to cook. Then you can go into the basement storage room and wrap all the presents I've prepared. You know where the wrapping paper is, right?
Yeah, I remember from when I helped do it last year.
Good. After you've finished wrapping the presents, I want you to go and spread salt out on the sidewalk and driveway. We're supposed to get a nasty blizzard rolling in tonight. I don't want anyone coming tomorrow to slip and fall. You're going to have my entire house spick and span by tomorrow morning. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
You said you were going to work, and I am going to hold you to that promise. Make sure to do it all right. I better not have to fix any of your mistakes.
I'll be careful.
And don't think just because you cleaned the house for me that I suddenly accept you as my daughter. Just like giving me a grandson, this is the bare minimum I expect from you. I did the same thing for my mother-in-law when I married my husband, too.
I know, you've told me about that before. Oh, and one more thing, where should I put all of our luggage?
You can't put my son's things in the guest bedroom. Take a clean set of sheets out of the closet and make the bed for me while you're in there.
The guest room? But that room only has a single bed. It won't be big enough for all three of us.
I know.
Then how are we all going to fit in that room? And where are we supposed to
You're not. You and the girl won't be staying in that room.
stay?
The shed in the backyard. I put an old blanket and pillow in there for you, so that's where you'll be sleeping the next 2 nights.
The shed?
That's what I said.
Shed? You want us to sleep in the shed overnight when there's a blizzard coming?
The shed has a roof and doors that will keep out the wind and snow. It might be a little bit dirty in there, so you'll have to change into clean clothes before you come into the house in the morning.
Okay, Mom, that is not happening. You can't expect us to sleep in the shed. Just having a roof and a door isn't going to be enough to shelter us from the bitter cold.
That's why I gave you a blanket. Be glad I gave you that much. If you'd prefer, you could always sleep outside. Take your pick, the shed or out.
Why are you making only me and our daughter sleep outside? You know she's only 4 years old, right? I can't let her sleep overnight in that shed.
You'll take what you're given. You and that girl have no right to sleep safely and comfortably in my house. Not until you give me a male heir, anyway.
Why do you hate us so much? My daughter doesn't deserve this treatment from you. I'm the one you hate, right? Make me sleep out in the shed, but let my daughter inside.
You were wrong to give birth to a girl, and that girl was wrong to not be born a boy.
I can't believe this. She's your granddaughter.
I have no need for a granddaughter. I told you I wanted a grandson. And I am sick and tired of having to explain this all to you. Now go make yourself useful for a change and do all the work I instructed you to do. Once you're done, take that girl and lock yourselves in the shed. Don't you dare come out until morning. I'm on my way home now. Did you finish getting dinner ready? Oh, as well as the cleaning?
I see you're finally coming back. Yeah, Mom, I finished everything I needed to. And now we are having some much-needed rest. Don't worry, we're not in the house.
You had better be in the shed like I ordered you. So tell me, are the two of you nice and comfortable in there? It's the perfect place for a couple of useless females like you and that girl. Oh, and do watch out for mice. It seems they've built a nest for themselves in there to get through the winter.
Oh, yeah, Mom, it's incredibly comfy here. The room is beautiful, the scenery is terrific, and the open-air spa area is unbelievable.
What? Where are you? An open-air spa? We don't have one of those at our house.
I told you we weren't at the house, didn't I? We decided to stay the night at a spa resort instead.
A spa resort? Where?
The one outside of town. It's about a 30-minute drive from your house to here.
What on earth do you think you're doing, spending the night over there? What has gotten into that ridiculous head of yours? Get back to our house right this instant.
Why would I do that when you won't even let us sleep in a proper room? We figured that if you're only going to give us the choices of sleeping in the shed or outside, we should go and find our own accommodations elsewhere. And wow, am I glad we picked this place!
You useless, good-for-nothing woman! How dare the two of you black sheeps hog all that comfort and luxury for yourselves? Get back to the house and go sleep in the shed!
It's not just my daughter and I at the hotel, Mom. All three of us are here. Me, my husband, and our daughter.
He's there with you?
Indeed he is, Mom. As a matter of fact, your son was the one who suggested we leave your house and stay here. He said that he would never let his wife and daughter stay in the same house as someone who treats us like you did.
You! This was all your plan from the very beginning, wasn't it? There's no way you could have gotten a room there on a moment's notice like this. It's Christmas Eve. All the resorts in the area are either closed or have been fully booked for months.
Actually, the one we're at just so happens to be run by the parents of one of my husband's college classmates. I wasn't hopeful at first, but we called and asked them if there were any rooms available, and what do you know? It turns out they had just received a cancellation earlier in the day, and we were welcome to use the room if we like. What a fortunate coincidence!
That's no coincidence. It is way too good to be true.
To be quite honest, I think you might be right. Seriously? Getting a room at a nice spa resort hotel late at night on Christmas Eve? I'm pretty sure my husband's friend had to pull a few strings to get this room for us. I sure picked a great man to marry, huh? He has connections in all sorts of places around here.
Why did you drag my son along with you? He could have stayed at the house. He was supposed to stay in the guest room.
You really don't get it, Mom? He's finally had enough of you. You were trying to force his wife and daughter to sleep in the filthy, rat-infested shed on a night when a major blizzard was expected. Temperatures are supposed to drop below 0. Once he heard about everything, he got angrier than I have ever seen him get before. He told me, pack our things back into the car and we're leaving. And we did.
Why would he get that angry at me? He's my son. Surely he understands. He must feel even stronger than I do. You failed to give him a son. I'll bet he regrets marrying a useless woman like yourself.
You apparently don't know your son as well as you think you do. He doesn't think like you at all. He loves me and our daughter. He would never, ever abandon us in the cold like that.
Such foolishness. I am positive my son wanted a son of his own. That poor boy. I can't even imagine how disappointed he must have felt when that girl came out of you.
Like that. The only person in this entire family who feels that way is you, Mom.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the matriarch of the family, and I know that everyone's primary concern is the continuation of our family line.
My husband has a message for you about that, actually. He says, this isn't the freaking Middle Ages, Mom.
Fine. Sleep wherever you want. I don't care. However, you will be back at my house first thing tomorrow morning, bright and early. You have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, about that. We've also decided that we won't be attending the family Christmas dinner tomorrow after all.
What? What are you talking about?
I hope you understand, Mom. The thing is, we just really don't want to have to see your face right now. We won't be participating in any events held at your house for the foreseeable future.
Knock off that senseless, selfish talk this instant. I will not allow you to skip out on the work that you agreed to do.
I'm sorry, Mom, but you are absolutely in no position to stop us from doing anything. Oh, and by the way, seeing as we're not going to attend tomorrow's Christmas party, I also decided that I wasn't going to do any of the preparation for it. You'll have to take care of everything yourself. You'd better get started if you're going to finish in time.
You haven't done any of the preparations? What in the world have you been doing for the last 2 hours?
Looking for a place to stay.
Useless. You are utterly useless, just like I was saying all along. And what about my dinner?
I was too busy looking for a hotel to go shopping for dinner supplies, so I couldn't make anything.
I am incredibly disappointed, both in your reprehensible behavior and in my son for marrying a vile, wicked, lazy woman like yourself. I can't finish all the preparations for the Christmas party by myself. There's far too much work to be done.
I don't know what you mean. I've never had any problems getting everything ready by myself. Then again, ever since we got married, you've been forcing me to do it all alone, so maybe I'm just used to it by now. In any case, you always used to do everything by yourself, right? I'm sure a person as experienced as yourself will manage somehow.
My knees and back aren't what they used to be. I'm not as young as I once was. I can't do it all alone, not anymore.
I know. You were planning to just sit back and relax while I do all of your work for you, just like every year. But I'm not doing it anymore.
What do I have to say to you to make you understand? It's my turn to pass the torch. I've fulfilled my duties as matriarch for the family for decades, and now that you've married into our family, it's your turn to take on all this work. That's been the way my family has done things for generations.
And those old customs will now come to an abrupt end. When I married your son, I swore a vow to devote myself to him for the rest of my life. Doing your chores for you wasn't part of that bargain. So, if you want to keep up your old customs, you go right ahead and do it. As for us, we're going to start some brand new customs of our own.
Please, you've got to come back here. My house has become a total disaster area. I can't do this all by myself. I need your help.
Sorry, Mom, but you're too late. We're getting ready to leave the hotel, and when we do, we're driving straight home.
But it's Christmas Day. If you leave now before even opening the presents, what even was the purpose of coming all this way?
I don't know, having a nice stay in a spa resort hotel. Honestly, the open-air spa they have here alone would have been worth the trip.
You aren't going to celebrate Christmas with us? But we always have a family dinner on Christmas in my family. We've done it this way for generations.
And I'm sure they had a wonderful time doing it that way. But I'm more concerned about my family right now than your family over the last 100 years or so. I don't want to spend such an important day with a person who treated me and my daughter so poorly.
What do you want from me? Tell me. What do I have to do for you?
Honestly, at this point there isn't a single thing you could do to redeem yourself in my eyes. We're never going to come to any Christmas dinners at your house ever again. We've decided to spend Christmas with my parents from now on.
Then when will you be coming back to visit? Easter?
Not Easter, not July 4th, not even for birthdays. We're never going to see you again.
You can't turn your backs on me like this.
We are never going to call or write to you, and we won't be sending you any birthday or Christmas presents. And anything you try to send to us will be sent back. We don't want anything from you, not even your money.
But I need you. I told you, didn't I? My knees and back are growing worse and worse by the day. I might be able to get around on my own just fine for the present, but eventually I'm going to need someone else around to take care of me.
Spit it out, Mom. What are you trying to say?
I can be the bigger person here and apologize for any of my past actions you saw as objectionable. Not that I'm admitting guilt. On the contrary, I still maintain my innocence. However, if it's what's necessary to move forward, I will apologize.
That's not how apologizing works. Did someone put you up to this? Did one of your relatives tell you to apologize to me and get me to come back?
It's not one of them, it's all of them. I can't understand it at all, but everyone is taking your side.
I can explain that. My husband sent out a late-night mass email to the family explaining what you had done to me and why we were leaving. Everyone knows that we're not coming to the Christmas party because of how you treated me and our daughter. He wasn't going to wait and let you give your version of the story, which would in no doubt bend the truth to make yourself look more favorable.
They're all treating me like I'm the bad guy when I'm not. I need you to come back here so I can clear everything up to them.
They're treating you that way for a reason, Mom. You are the bad guy. You tried to make your 4-year-old granddaughter sleep in a rat-infested shed during a blizzard.
What's so bad about rats? When I was a girl, I'd see rats running around the house all the time. It never bothered me. And the cold? All we had in our house was a single wood-burning stove to keep us warm. You're just being dramatic.
Well, it is very clear to me that this conversation is pointless. I'm done. You don't need to say any more.
So are you coming back?
I thought that would have been clear by now, but since you apparently haven't gotten the point yet, no. You can't even bring yourself to apologize to me. All you've done is make excuses and rationalize your behavior by invoking your family's tradition.
You've got to understand things from my point of view. I have a big responsibility as the family matriarch. Perhaps I was a bit overzealous, but you can overlook that, can't you?
I've overlooked far too much from you already. I was trying to be more accepting of your old-fashioned ways, but now I realize the truth.
What truth?
That you are really not concerned about your family traditions at all. All you want to do is abuse your power as a family matriarch. I talked to your husband and his siblings before he died. They told me that their mother was perfectly kind and respectful to you.
That's ridiculous. She was just the same to me as I'm being to you.
She taught you to cook, to clean, to plan family events, everything. She took you under her wing as if you were her own. And as far as prioritizing having male descendants, your husband's older brother had a girl for the family's first grandchild. And your mother-in-law was absolutely crazy about her. So we're done dealing with whatever psycho power trip you've been on since taking over the role of matriarch. We don't have to put up with you, and we won't. My parents have been inviting us for Christmas dinners at their house for years now, and we're finally going to take them up on their offer. Goodbye, Mom.
Wait! Okay, I see where you're coming from, but let's take a moment and calm down before making any hasty decisions, okay? I know that if you cut me off like this and something happens to me, you're going to regret it forever.
The only person around here with anything to regret is you. You called me a useless daughter-in-law because I didn't give you a grandson for our first child. Well, I say you're a useless mother-in-law for treating your own granddaughter so cruelly. Now I suggest you go make yourself useful and get to work. If you don't serve your guests dinner soon, they'll probably start leaving. We stopped by a few friends in town to give them Christmas greetings and drove straight back home. The whole time, my mother-in-law was blowing up my phone with texts, but I ignored every single one. We kept our promise to never go near her house for any more family get-togethers. From what our other relatives say, that's kind of taken the wind out of her sails. I guess she really was concerned about how quickly she was showing signs of aging and thought she could depend on our family to support her. It must have been a huge shock to see her only lifeline turn their backs and walk away. But my husband is insistent that we not change our minds about cutting her out of our lives. His words were, "She brought all of this on herself. She doesn't deserve our pity." As for my daughter, she's loving the time we're spending with my parents, and my parents feel the same way about her. I do feel bad for my